Yo, what's good, people? We back at it for another episode, another week of What's the Word with LJ Mental Podcast. As always, I'm your host with the most, LJ. We back up in here, another week. Okay, so get right into it, right? Um, Word of the week. I was trying to decide what the word of the week is because you've been listening to me, I do the word of the week where I relate it to what I'm talking about. And don't have to relate to all my topics, but at least one of them, or hopefully a couple. But this week, um, it's only going to relate to one of them, and that's what the first topic I'm going to be talking about. Word of the week is retirement. The reason why it's retirement is because cause sometimes you just gotta know when to hang it up. I don't mean necessarily like retire from your career. It could mean a few things. You might need to retire from the buffet table. Um, you might need to retire from doing certain things. Just basically just quit doing or stop doing what you doing if it's harmful to you. Just gotta recognize like if there's people in your ear like yo stop doing that and doing this, or it could be retire from your career if you. Some people retiring in their 60s, 70s, or some people retiring early, depending on what they got going on. But so you just sometimes you just need to know when to walk away. You might need to retire if you gambling and you down a lot. It might be time to go. You might need to retire from that. And not do it no more ever. Especially if you addicted and lost a lot of bread from it. So yeah, some people might need to retire from alcohol, like not ever do this shit again. Um, if you alcoholic, but yeah, I'm not here to eat about that. So I wanted to talk about Manny Pacquiao. Um, I like boxing. It's not as exciting for the most part as it used to be years ago. Like I know a lot of people in the UFC now, but I wanted to talk about. I've been a fan of Pacquiao um, as a boxer. Definitely gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure. Um, but yeah, Pacquiao, he might need to hang it up. Um, Now he had a fight this last Saturday against. I hope I don't. Anybody listening to me that knows this guy's name, don't get mad at me. I don't want to butcher the guy's name, but I'm gonna attempt to pronounce it. Yordenis Ugas. I probably mispronounced that, but hey, I apologize. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but yeah. Pacquiao was fought him this past Saturday night, and it actually wasn't a bad fight for Pacquiao. Like he didn't look embarrassing like Muhammad Ali looked at the end of his career. Like it was pretty bad. Ali probably should have walked away a little earlier. It definitely didn't look like that. It was actually a really good fight. From what I didn't see the whole fight, but I did see some of it, and I saw a little bit of the rounds, and I saw like some of the highlights throughout each round. So from what I saw, it was like I think Pacquiao lost from what I saw, but it wasn't like terrible. Like damn, like he. But Pacquiao might need to hang it up because it's better to walk away early than before too late. Before you end up with, hopefully you don't get Parkinson's like Ali had, or end up with dementia or like something crazy like from taking too many headshots. Pacquiao's been put to sleep a few times, like, and he was getting tagged. He was getting tagged in this fight. I think he had a swollen eye, and Ugas, he looks a lot bigger than. I know he was originally supposed to fight Earl Spence, so you could. That's something to think about too. I mean, you still got to go in the ring with who you got in the ring with, but he didn't really have time to prepare. So that's a fair assessment too. Maybe he would have beat him, maybe if he would have, because this was definitely considered an upset. It was because he was supposed to, Pacquiao was supposed to be the main event against Earl Spence Jr., but he had to back out due to injury at the last minute. And I think a week or 2 weeks before, they said, "Hey, we're not canceling this event. We're just gonna throw him at you." Now, Ugas was supposed to fight on that same card, but he was supposed to fight somebody else. And he ended up getting moved up to the main event to fight Pacquiao. Which that's kind of unfair because Pacquiao was spending all his time training to fight Earl Spence. Each style is different. So now I heard some people say like, "Oh, the Ugas is young." Well, not really that much younger, but he's younger. I think he's 35. I want to say he's in his 30s. I know that for sure. But yeah, he's looked like he did looking at him, yeah, he definitely looked bigger than Pacquiao. And he has more technical skill, but it was still considered upset. But yeah, Pacquiao wasn't prepared really to fight him, so maybe if they fought again, Pacquiao would win. But I don't know. And Pacquiao's last outing against Keith Thurman, like he dominated Keith Thurman. I saw that whole fight, and I thought Keith Thurman was gonna win, but no, Pacquiao was tagging him all night. It was bad. It was actually kind of embarrassing for Keith Thurman. He got Pacquiao. Pacquiao performance that night was great. He still looks fast, but I mean, he gonna do what he wants to do, but it might be time to hang it up. He's been around a while. He's had over 70 plus fights, 62 wins, 8 losses, 2 ties. Looking back, he's had a great career. And his career might not even be over, but it might be time to hang it up. He's the first ever 8 division world champion. And looking back on some of his fights, man, when he fought Ricky Hatton, I don't think Ricky Hatton was the same after he got knocked out by Floyd Mayweather. Pacquiao just really picked up the pieces and tore him apart. I think he got him up out there in the second round and knocked him out. Pacquiao's had some great outings. I remember that fight when he's against Timothy Bradley, the first one they had. I remember I saw that fight too. Pacquiao got robbed in that fight. I think it was a split decision, and Timothy Bradley won the fight. If you really watch that fight, Pacquiao was tagging him like he outperformed him. I think he landed more shots. I don't know what the judges was looking at, but Pacquiao got robbed in that fight for sure, the first one. And Pacquiao got redemption because he fought him, I think, 2 more times and he beat him. But yeah, in the first fight he got robbed. I remember that. And I know Pacquiao was getting, he's been in politics for a while. He's devoted a lot of energy in the Philippines, is where he's from. And I know he gets a lot of love over there. And a lot of people like him as a boxer here in the United States too. So, but I know a lot of people was rooting for Pacquiao against Floyd Mayweather. I'm sorry, I'm a Mayweather fan more than Pacquiao. Even though I like Pacquiao, I'm sorry, I couldn't. If I didn't bet on the fight, but if I was, I would have bet on Floyd for sure. Floyd people just don't know how to beat Floyd. Best defensive fighter ever. And he took Pacquiao to school that night. But overall, Pacquiao is a legendary boxer. He's always been kind of a really small guy, but I know he's moved up. Like you said, he's an 8 division champ, first ever. But yeah, it might be time. It's better to go early before it's too late. Plus, he's probably, I think, going to be running for president in the Philippines, and unlike the United States, it's a 6-year term. I think so. Yeah, If he run, I mean, that's kind of a dope thought to be president of a country and still get in the ring and fighting. That's kind of a dope thought. But nah, realistically, yeah, I mean, I can't. He gonna do what he wants to do. Like he loves the sport still. You could tell. But it might be time to let it go. Pacquiao. I mean, he's and his career might not be over, but yeah, it might be time to hang it up before it's too late. Like I remember, like it wasn't. I think it was 2014. He got put to sleep by Muhammad Manuel Marquez. Like I remember that was the fourth fight those guys had. And Pacquiao got put to sleep. And he's been and this even his last fight he got tagged. Like now he was doing some tagging too. Like it was actually a really good fight, but Pacquiao did lose. And to be fair, like I was saying before, he didn't really have a whole lot of time preparing for Ugas because he's preparing to fight Earl Spence. So I don't know if they fought again, would the result be different? I don't know about that. I don't know if Pacquiao would beat him. Maybe because, like I said, he did land some good shots. But yeah, it might be time because Pacquiao was getting tagged up in this fight. Like he was tagging Ugas, but he was more clean at the end of the fight than he was. So I don't know. Hopefully things work out. Wish him best if he keep going. Cool. I'll probably watch his if he comes back. But yeah, if he running for president, that's probably gonna be full-time thing. And if he's still gonna be trying to get in the ring, I don't know. I don't know what the support is in the Philippines for him running for president. Like I know he's very popular. Like people love him over there, but as far as a political standpoint, I have no idea about Philippines politics. I'm not even gonna try to pretend that I do know about that. But if he gets the job and wins, yeah, I doubt if he would keep fighting. But yeah, he's had some great fights. His last one, from what I saw, is great. Will he retire? Who knows? I think he should. He's had a great career, but we gonna see if he keeps going or not. Now, I want to talk about a couple movies right quick. Well, actually, first, let me before I get into that, let me talk about this damn crate challenge. Where the hell did this damn crate challenge come from? I like I said, I guess it started this TikTok thing. I don't have TikTok. Okay, I do have social media. I have I'm on the gram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, and I see a bunch of people doing this damn crate challenge. And I mean, there's been a bunch of challenges these last few years, and people following the trend of that. I'm good on this damn crate challenge. I mean, I haven't followed any of them. I mean, I've seen them, but I haven't done any of the challenges myself because I never tried to be a follower. But yeah, it's this damn crate challenge is dumb. This shit dumb as hell. Like, what's the point? Like, why? Like, where did this shit come from? Like, I think somebody started on TikTok. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's where it came from. And I see a bunch of people doing this crate challenges. Some people doing really good at it, but I also seen some really epic fails. We stacking these damn crates, like some stairs, basically. Out and some people doing it out on the street, people doing it in backyards, like, and people just filming them going up these damn unstable crates where it could end really badly. I seen one earlier today about it was in, I know it wasn't in the U.S., it was in some foreign country, and dude got to the top, and then he going there to try and jump off like a split, and he landed on one of the crates. It looked pretty painful. It hurt just watching it. I'm like, bruh, why? Bruh, why? Like, what the hell is that about? Like, you made it to the top pretty easily. You gonna do some dumb shit like you try to jump off, like you trying to do a split and land. I mean, he got up and looked like it was that shit looked painful though. Like that hurt just watching that shit. But but yeah, this damn great challenge is that shit look dumb as hell to me. I'm not doing that shit. You ain't gonna catch me out here doing it. Um, but hey, keep on keeping on. If y'all having fun doing it, I hope y'all don't get hurt. But hey, I mean, on the real, if you do get hurt, that's your own fault for doing this dumb shit. I don't wish nobody to get hurt, so don't say I am, because I don't want nobody to get hurt out here doing it. But if you do get hurt, it's your own fault, because this challenge is dumb. Going up these damn, I like why like I'm curious. I'm curious because it's funny. Like I seen some of the epic fails are kind of funny. It's like I know there's been some shows in the past that show people falling. Like America's Home. That's what I thought of. Like America's was it Funniest Home Videos. There was some other ones too. Like I forget the name of the one. It was on MTV, I believe, some years ago. Scarred or something like that, where people were falling. So people were on skateboards really bad. And they did not know how to skateboard. Um, I know the show Ridiculous shows some stuff like that from time. That's not all they show, but I know they show that from time to time. Some epic fails like that. But yeah, that's what I thought of when people doing this, like in real life. Like it's people just film anything. Like people film fights still. Like now they filming this damn milk crate. Dude, some of these challenges I haven't spoke about any other challenges before. Like because they seem like harmless fun, and I didn't really care. But I was curious of this damn crate challenge. I'm like, what the hell? Like, but yeah, it is what it is. If you gonna keep doing it, hey, but I ain't doing that shit. I'll tell you that. All right, so now, like I was saying, so yeah, there's a couple movies I wanted to talk about, right? Before I got up out of here, I wanted to talk about the Spider-Man No Way Home. That's the new Spider-Man that's coming out, I believe in December, I think. The new trailer just dropped this week for the movie, and now I've said to people that I know that I'm not a fan of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I guess that sounds a little controversial, I guess, because a lot of people believe he's the best one movie versions of him. He's my least favorite. Like, I'm sure he's a great actor and other stuff. I haven't seen any really his other movies. He's probably a great actor and other stuff, but as Spider-Man, I'm not a fan of the Spider-Man. Like, no, not at all. Like and I know there's a lot of different versions of Spider-Man from the comic book, from the TV shows. Like, he's had a lot of changes to his personality, obviously to not just his costume, but yeah, his overall like look and feel, who he actually is. I think my favorite one has always been the Amazing Spider-Man version of him, because he was like a guy that was kind of sarcastic and had some funny, witty lines, and was not super emotional, and I feel like he was wiser. And but this version, and I feel like that version was brought to screen with Andrew Garfield's version of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I know they had the first one. Lizard Man was the main villain, and then they had Electro, who was Jamie Foxx as the villain, who I thought was really good as Electro in that movie. And some people, I guess, I thought they should have continued with Andrew Garfield, because he was kind of, not all the way, but I feel like that version of Spider-Man that I like. But this version, like, he seems like Tom Holland's version, he seems really timid. Like, I know he was still a teenager for years, but yeah, he's really timid. Not that witty, sarcastic guy that I like. Like, he's scared of a lot of stuff and he doubts himself a lot. Like he still goes out and saves his day, but I'm like this Spider-Man is whack, man. Like these corny. Like I've never liked this version of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is supposed to be that sarcastic, especially with a guy that runs around the city, web swinging. Yeah, he needs to have some witty punchlines, and that's the version of Spider-Man I like. But the new trailer looks, it actually honestly looks good. I'm definitely gonna go see it. I saw the first two, and I guess it continues from the last story where everybody from Mysterio was the main villain on the last one, and they were showing that the world basically knows that Peter Parker's identity as Spider-Man is Peter Parker. They know his identity or whatever, and Doctor Strange is helping them wipe the people's memory around the world, and Doctor Octopus is back in the movies. He hasn't been on screen since when Tobey Maguire on Spider-Man 2, his version of Spider-Man. And Doctor Octopus is actually one of my favorite villains of Spider-Man's. So yeah, it's kind of dope to see him back. But overall, yeah, it actually looks good. You know, I don't really, like I said, I'm honestly not a fan of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He's my least favorite one. I get why they stopped Tobey Maguire's version. It started to get bad by the third movie. Like they were changing, and like this is not the symbiote suit I was supposed to look, and Venom, the villains, like it started to get like out of hand. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go see it, like I said. But and hopefully, his version of this one is better. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see that. But yeah, you should go check the trailer out if you haven't already, and like Marvel movies. But yeah, I'm gonna go see it. Let's see how that goes. Now, last one, I said a couple movies I want to talk about. Candyman. Candyman. I said it 3 times. Some people listening might not know who Candyman is. Some people might. Candyman, if you don't, is a horror movie from I think the 90s. I saw it. Scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. He was a dude with a hook. And you say his name in the mirror 3 times, he pop out. I remember seeing this trailer months ago that they're bringing it back. It comes out this Friday, and I can't wait. I have to see this movie. It looks good. Hope it actually is good. It's running. I think Jordan Peele is running this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And Jordan Peele's done some great things in the past. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see this. How this turns out. Trailer looks really good. But yeah, we're gonna see how that is. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's interesting to see like how like movies, especially like horror movies too, like come back after being gone for so long. I know there's been a few like that, but yeah, I'm especially looking forward to this one. It's been like I said, I think since the '90s. I don't know exactly what year the last one came out, but I know it was definitely the '90s for sure. So, but yeah, I remember seeing those movies as a kid, and then freaked the hell out of me. As you get older and look back on stuff, and like, really, that scared me. But yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know if it's just for nostalgia purposes. We're gonna find out if I still like it or not. If you were a fan of Candyman movies back in the day, if you're gonna find out probably if it was still nostalgia, or if you still think it's dope. But yeah, we gonna find out about that. So yeah, that is going to do it for me today. This week. So yeah, as always, I hope everybody listening stay safe out there. Hopefully you staying healthy, and for sure stay away from these suckers, these corny people. Hope you everybody stay positive and stay out there. Like I said, yeah, stay sucker free. Um, so yeah, that's it for me. I'm out.